Odenwolf has sent us a fixed blade that they want us to review, so we're going to do an unboxing on this. The Odenwolf W. Alright. And there's a polishing cloth in there. And we have a Kydex style sheath. Pull this out, Scandi grind. This is the W Scandi. I like that blade design. D2. I have said before that D2 back in the day was a tool steel that was kind of exotic. I remember when that was coming out. It's a heavy knife. It feels good. Nice thick blade. All right, I like that. Kydex with a ballistic cloth or something. I don't know, whatever they call this stuff. Looks like a seatbelt material. Good size. I like that size knife. So if I'm wearing this on my belt, well, for quick deploy, I don't necessarily want that snap, but that snap looks like it's not bad to deal with. That I like that. I don't know how that would hang on my belt, and we can try that in a little bit. But anyway, a TPE handle. I don't necessarily dislike that. I kind of like the look of it, but I'm already seeing something as I pull this out. This here, this lanyard holder, I don't know if that's supposed to look good. I don't know if that's supposed to be it wouldn't be much of a window breaker. It's an indicator that this is a full tang, which is what they say that it is. But that's almost sharp, those edges. And when I go to pull that out, that's what's hitting the palm of my hand. I don't mind the finger swell right there, but this, I'm feeling a sharpened piece of steel in the palm of my hand, no matter how I hold this. And when I say sharp, of course, I don't mean knife edge sharp. Ooh, which is very nice. That's gorgeous. I can see the polish line. Oh, that's sharp. I can see how sharp that is. I see some oil on there from the packaging, which is great. That's a good idea. D2, I understand, I think is a high carbon. It's a tool steel. And so you might have to do some maintaining on that. I like the handle. I like the textured handle. I like the TPE. I don't like this. If I decide to use this, I'm going to have to decide to do something with that. And I may just get out a file and try to smooth those edges right there, because I can't tell you how that hit, no matter how it hits. If I did a big fist grip like this, I could get it outside of my palm, but I don't grip my knives like that. I don't know what I would do for this. I guess if I was doing some whittling or something. Otherwise, I like the handle. I like that TPE. I am not opposed to modern plastics, as we might call them, TPEs and Kydex and G10s and all those kind of things. I think that they are durable, and I think the one thing I want is my knife to last and be durable. So time will tell how well this TPE is made, but that's my first impressions. So some jimping right there. That's not a bad place for the jimping, but again, that jimping is sharp. That jimping is really sharp. When I go to put my thumb there, I'm not saying it's cutting my thumb, but it's not comfortable. See the impression that it leaves on my thumb? And I know any jimping would leave some impression, but I think they'd do well to soften that just a little bit. That and this back end. So the plus side is, you got a hunk of metal in your hand. A hunk of steel, I should say. It almost feels like, I wonder if that is grounded at 90 degree. I have a ferro rod, and I might give that a try to see if that's, because I'm thinking, where this is a sharp 90, this is not. This doesn't feel as sharp 90, so this might not throw a spark quite the way. Maybe that's what this is designed for. Otherwise, I love the handle. I really do. I'm going to see how sharp it is. I'm afraid it's going to be very sharp, and yes it is. Popping hairs. Yep, very sharp. I can see the polished edge on that. That's Scandi grind, which I like a flat grind. They make this in a flat grind, but sharp is sharp. You can't argue with that. And Scandi grind has its place for sure. So the blade not only comes in a flat grind, but it comes in different color handles, a green and a blackout, I guess a coated blade and a stone wash blade. I'm just as happy with, this isn't quite mirror polish, but it's really close, and I like that very much. Let's put this on my belt. Okay, so I pop this. So if this is hanging there, that's not bad, and that snap is easy to unsnap. It's a little harder to, let me get it lined up. Okay, so that's holding it, and it's actually not at a bad place. I don't want to knife this way up here, and my shoulder doesn't work like that anymore. I tend to like dangling knives that hang it even further down like that. But that snap is easy unsnap, which is acceptable. Easy unsnap, slide it right out. I definitely trust Kydex to protect my blade and my leg. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So let me, so I can remove it quickly like this, and that's a better thing. So overall, that's not bad. It's about $40. Not a bad price. If you go to their website and use the discount code ThanksDad10, another 10% off of that. And I'm going to try two things. I'm going to try the back of the blade. Okay, that's got enough of an angle to, that's got enough of a 90 degree to throw a spark. But you see, trying to throw a spark like this, that puts the blade in an awkward place. But that's a nice tight 90, and it's, well, the jimping, if I, yeah, maybe the, hey, if I, no, I don't think the jimping is designed for sparking a ferro rod. I think it's just, it's in a good place. The handle and that jimping puts that in a good place for doing some work. It's this hot spot. Man, I think I might make this a yard knife. I just gotta figure out how to deal with this hot spot back here. Otherwise, this just might go into my rotation of yard knives. It's nice and heavy. So let's weigh it, and let's talk about that. I guess I should put it in a sheet, because this is what you'd be carrying on your belt. 247.4 grams. It is 8.73 ounces. So it's hefty. The knife by itself is 5.97, so right just under 6 ounces by itself. I got out the 18-inch ruler just in case this was really long. So this blade is right at 4.5, 4 3/4, 4 3/4 inches long. And let me see if I can get a measurement on the thickness of it. In metric, it looks like it is about 3 millimeters thick. And I have some 30 seconds here. And I am at, well, 1/8 of an inch. Each 1/8 of an inch thick. Which is, I mean, it's obvious. What the numbers are don't matter to me as much as how hefty it is, and that's a good one. It gets the job done. I like those. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll give us a chance to discuss more sharpening and and more knives and comparisons and usage. And thanks for watching. Give us a comment.